this is Ree here. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Om Klim Kali Ke Namaha. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It really helps me a lot. Don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. Book your consultation today. I can help you with anything. And if you would like more exclusive occult videos that I don't post on YouTube, consider subscribing to my Patreon. It also helps to support this channel. Okay, I just wanted to talk about this quote. He who has given up all worldly passions from his mind, who is beyond the pairs of opposites, and who is free from desires, to him objects of enjoyment, unexpectedly reaching him, can cause no pleasure nor pain. We must understand that the key to success does not have anything to do with any external event or factor. Ultimate freedom is freedom from attachment and freedom from expectation. Your mind and emotions are your biggest enemy. This is a hell realm that we have created from the demon mind. When we label things, that creates division, and division is what creates duality, and duality is likened to separating the two hemispheres of the brain. When these hemispheres are not in tune to each other or working in sync, it causes pain and suffering. It creates a shadow, a good and a bad. When we address the shadow and allow it to be, without a label, it fades away. This is why people do shadow work, to eliminate division of the mind and our reality. When we address the shadow and allow it to be without a label, it fades away. Fear arises when we give something power, and we give it power by labeling it either good or bad. These are constructs of the mind. Then we live in the present and eliminate the enemy. Now we can be free from dependency and attachment as all is one. When we able pairs of opposites, we attach to the seemingly good side and create an enemy. Our attachment takes us further into the physical realm, into the Maya and the illusion of the world. When you are present, peace is there. There is no need for a miracle as you live it. There is no need for a savior because peace is within you. There is no more pleasure nor pain. Pain comes from the bad you labeled and gave power to. Pleasure is finally obtaining a desire that you longed and suffered for, which once achieved, another takes its place, which becomes a never-ending loop of unsatisfaction. Ignorance is not knowing the truth, is being lost in ego under the veil. As long as ignorance is present, so is attachment, insecurity, and the creation of karmic seeds. Sanskara. The more attached to this world, this identity, this body, this career, these possessions that ultimately possess us, the more insecurity grows. One thinks that the more we accumulate, the more we will gain confidence, but it is quite the opposite. The brand new car that you just bought will be last year's model next year, and in 5 years from now will be considered old. As every day passes, it loses value and creates more insecurity as all your confidence came from objects that slowly die. The body is the same way. If your confidence comes from the body when it's decaying every second, then one day you will feel like a mere shell of yourself. The older man who wants an 18-year-old girlfriend to feel young will feel unsatisfied in a few years when he realizes she's now in her 20s. He will start to feel old again because he needed outside validation, as he never really knew his true self. For if he did, he wouldn't need to attach himself to anyone to feel whole. The body is the same way. When we give up on all the worldly passions of the mind, it becomes free. It doesn't depend on possessions or people for happiness, peace, security, and validation. Now even compliments or the lack thereof become irrelevant. The mind is always at peace, and nothing external can change that. The mind isn't disturbed. It is ready to lose anything at any time. This does not change how it feels. When we no longer have fear of losing anything, we become liberated. When the mind becomes free of desire, we are able to see the truth within this clarity. The Shiva mind, the higher mind, can take over. Then we are no longer operating in ego and creating bad karma for ourselves, which comes from the unconscious thoughts and emotions. All irritation is gone. I observe the world, but I don't attach to it. Non-attachment to the world creates a strong, independent human being. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one.